Why did Netflix officially approve the Sony FX3? As stated in a press release by Sony, their compact full-frame cinema line camera, the FX3, has been officially added to the approved camera list for Netflix movies and shows. You may be wondering, why now? When this camera has been out for a little over a year now? Like, what was it, February 23rd of 2021, last year? It's no secret that this is the preferred camera by solo shooters, such as myself. But this FX3 has also become a fan favorite by high-end cinematographers as well, thanks to its compact and lightweight design. But did something change with the camera? Or did Netflix see something that we did not? On July 13th of 2022, Sony released its 2.0 firmware update for the FX3, adding even more advanced functionality. This helped with the FX3's approval by Netflix. The FX3 camera went from being a twin of the A7S III to bringing it more in line with its cinema line siblings, the FX6, FX9, and the Venice. Now, I've already made a video on this firmware update, which I'll share towards the end of the video. Although adding Cine EI S-Log shooting menu modes and internal LUTs were a great addition, there's just one feature that caught Netflix's attention. The Sony FX3 with its 2.0 firmware update earned the designation of Netflix approved once Sony added True Timecode Sync, which uses the newly created VMC BNCM1 timecode adapter cable. If I could find that, I'll link it down below. If I can. Might still be new. But with this cable and update, the Sony FX3 can now match professional set workflows with other Sony cinema line cameras using timecode. As stated by Netflix, all approved cameras have been evaluated by Netflix technologists to ensure that they meet image capture benchmarks for dynamic range, color accuracy, detail rendition, signal to noise ratio, resolution, and key workflow requirements. These evaluations help our partners know that they're using the best and most appropriate capture technology when telling their stories. If you choose to use this camera professionally for filming a Netflix original or your own stuff, there are a few settings that provide quality required by Netflix. The primary codec being XAVCSI 4K and 10-bit 422, shooting in Cine EI mode with S-Log 3 as your gamma profile and sgamut3.cine as your color gamut. You can also shoot in higher speed frame rates as well, such as 120 frames per second, but you're going to need a CF Express Type A card. I know. I feel your pain. I do. But it seems the FX3 is headed in the right direction, getting closer and closer to becoming a true cinema camera, while simultaneously waiting for Sony to push through an update with shutter angle and false color. Come on now, like, you're so close. You are so close to making this the perfect cinema camera. Come on, guys, like, let's go. But I would also like to see that lens breathing feature from the A7 IV. But I know with the size of the sensor, it's probably not going to happen, which is a bummer. As well as internal NDs, which are definitely not happening because that's more of an inside the camera kind of thing. And although it would be nice, but we don't have it. But maybe we'll get it in the Sony FX3 version 2.